Welcome to the weekly horoscopes for the week of December 8th to December 14th, 2008. Please visit our website at www.dailyscopes.com for your in-depth astrology readings. Dear Aries, this week's scenario is highlighted by you finding it impossible for you to be content with superficial answers, and you are impatient with people who avoid looking honestly at root causes and hidden reasons for any problem or situation. You tend to force your views on other people now. Also, you can become obsessed with an idea or problem until you have figured it out. At this time, you are also more sensitive to beauty and also to the feelings and needs of others. It is easy for you to give generously of yourself, for you sympathize strongly with other people, and spiritual values are more important than material ones at this time.
Dear Taurus, this week's scenario is highlighted by light and pleasant interactions which characterize this time period. You gain what you want through diplomacy or charm and by enlisting the support of your friends, rather than by being forthright and bold. You are willing to make concessions in order to maintain harmony in your environment. Your inspirations and original ideas take concrete form now. This is a very positive time when the opportunity to do the things that you love presents itself. You feel freed from restrictions and obstacles, and your creative abilities are very strong.
Dear Gemini, this week's scenario is highlighted by your creativity. Some of your best work can be done, particularly if your work requires creativity. Take advantage of this time to let your creative talents reach new levels. Almost any endeavor, whether it be writing, art, music, science, etc., benefits from this astrological influence. You can make great strides in the development of technique. You have excellent control and discipline, without being too rigid. For example, musicians can give brilliant performances under this astrological influence.
Dear Cancer, this week's scenario is highlighted by your desire for love and affection, as well as beauty and pleasure, is strong now, and you act on feelings and creative impulses more readily than usual. If you are not happy with some aspect of your personal life, these issues arise at this time, and there may be disagreements or tension in a close relationship. This is a time for you to speak out about your thoughts or concerns regarding your work or professional matters. Communication with your superiors or with people in authority who are in a position to consider and act on your ideas comes to the fore now.
Dear Leo, this week's scenario is highlighted by your ability to concentrate and focus on your work. This is a time to attend to details, take care of practical business, and to make your life more stable and secure. It would be beneficial to consult advisors on investments and long-range plans, and to put your affairs in order. Eliminating waste and inefficiency is important to you now. This time period is harmonious and pleasant. Relationships are particularly pleasant and productive now, and you will find that business agreements and partnerships formed now work out very well. Cooperation and camaraderie is strong now, and you may receive a gift or offer from someone.
Dear Virgo, this week's scenario is highlighted by your desire for pleasure, ease, and affection, and is brought to the fore and may interfere with work or complicated situations in which you need to be acting assertively and on your own behalf. Your mood and attitude is conciliatory, and your need for love and approval heightened. Social gatherings and personal relationships are favored. Your imagination is vivid during this time period, and you enjoy fairy tales, mythology, spiritual, religious, and metaphysical topics. This astrological influence is not very powerful and is overshadowed by the other astrological influences in effect at this time.
Dear Libra, this week's scenario is highlighted by your feelings running hot now, and you are more likely to act on instinct, emotion, and impulse rather than reason. Your responses to life are passionate and more natural, childlike, and direct. High-spirited physical play, lovemaking, or any activity that really involves you emotionally, such as a rock concert or a rousing football game, will be very gratifying to you now. You are very bold and adventurous right now, and you cannot tolerate delays, restrictions, or any form of authority that prevents you from behaving exactly as you please. Your drive for personal freedom and insistence on your rights is pressing, and a confrontation in which you have to stand up for yourself is likely.
Dear Scorpio, this week's scenario is highlighted by your need to be with people, and especially giving something of yourself and your talents to others. You want to be seen and noticed. You receive appreciation and a positive response and possibly an opportunity or personal contact which will be quite beneficial. Your feelings, friends, and female relatives figure prominently in your life now. You realize how much you appreciate and need their love and support, and you are particularly affectionate now. You may also initiate a relationship in which you take care of, support, and baby someone else.
Dear Sagittarius, this week's scenario is highlighted by a lot of mental energy and you are eager to attack intellectual or conceptual problems. You are likely to come up with a clever solution or a very workable plan, especially if you brainstorm with others. You also tend to make up your mind very quickly and decisively now and to translate your ideas into action. You are optimistic, hopeful, and forward-looking at this time. You can see connections and possibilities you may have overlooked before. Now is the time for communicating your enthusiasm, sharing your plans and dreams, and also being more receptive to others' thoughts and points of view. Contracts, negotiations, and business dealings of all kinds are favored now?
Dear Capricorn, this week's scenario is highlighted by you feeling energetic, confident, and assertive now, and are less inclined to be patient with others' needs and demands. You may become angry if your will is blocked or if you have to adjust your vigorous pace to others' slower tempo. This is an excellent time to take the initiative or to begin a project that you have been considering. Action is the theme for today. If you tend to be hot-tempered, this is aggravated now, and you can be quite pugnacious. If you are a more relaxed, easygoing person, you will simply feel more energy and drive than usual.
Dear Aquarius, this week's scenario is highlighted by you experiencing a burst of energy and are more vigorous, bold, assertive, and impatient at this time. You feel ambitious and capable of doing a lot and meeting challenges. However, if your will is blocked, you become quite angry now. You are less willing to accommodate others and meet people halfway. Your ego drive and competitiveness are very strong. Romance and flirtations are likely now. You are feeling warm, expressive, and lively. Loving feelings flow between you and the people you meet, especially those of the opposite sex. Friendships are also strengthened at this time. Also, your creativity and desire to make something beautiful is stimulated now.
Dear Pisces, this week's scenario is highlighted by your hidden passions, fears, jealousies, longings, desires, or needs, and they surface in you now and can stir up trouble in your closest relationships. You are prone to be compulsive or demanding in a close relationship, to be emotionally driven and to force things to a head in some emotionally laden situation. Positively, a relationship can be deepened and reborn now, given new life by your willingness to reveal yourself completely to your loved one.
Please visit our website at www.dailyscopes.com for your in-depth astrology readings. That's all for now. We wish you a wonderful start into the new week. Your friends at DailyScopes.com.